Hi everyone, my name is Jin, and today we're going to learn how to do the Peter Pan. To start the Peter Pan, we're going to assume our normal stance. For me, that's regular, and my left foot is forward. From here, we're going to move the front foot over to the toe side edge, like this, and then we're going to cross the back foot over the front foot, like this. We cross over once more, and once more. From here, we're going to move the original front foot back to the front and the back foot back to the back, like so. So as you might be able to appreciate, while we're starting the step in a stance facing towards the side in a way, as we do this, the step, we're actually facing forward, like so. Next, we can try practicing these steps on a moving board. Try to keep the steps nice, slow, and steady. I want you to focus more on trying to maintain your balance while you're crossing and uncrossing your legs for this step, rather than trying to do it quickly. Try to challenge yourself by doing as many steps as you can without losing your balance. Note here that as I'm putting each foot down during the step, I'm putting it down from toe to heel, shifting a weight into the toe before I shift it back into the heel. This is really important, to put your foot down from toe to heel. If you don't, then you're going to find yourself walking backward along the board, and eventually you're going to run out of space. While we're engaging in this crisscross motion of our legs, one important thing to keep in mind is the number of crosses that we're doing. If we're doing an even number of crosses, we end up in our switch stance, while if we're doing an odd number of crosses, we end up back in our original stance. Let me show you what I mean. We start off in a normal stance like this, front leg to the toe side edge, we cross 1, 2. That's an even number of steps. From here, we end up in our switch stance. Whereas if we start off the step again, so again to the toe side edge, we do 1, 2, 3, then we start off in the stance that we started with. When you've gotten comfortable enough with the actual steps of the Peter Pan, we can move on to polishing the Peter Pan. This will help the step look a little bit more smooth, a little bit more stylish. To polish the Peter Pan, one really important thing to keep in mind is the carves. When you're stepping on the board, how does that make the board carve, and how can we lean into that? Let me show you what I mean. As you might be able to appreciate here, the side of the board that we have our foot on and that we're leaning our weight into is the way that the board carves. For me, when I have my left foot on the board on the toe side edge, we're carving toe side. With the right foot, carving heel side. As we get these carves going, the Peter Pan starts to assume a sort of an S shape with the carves as we're going back and forth, crisscrossing and going from foot to foot to foot. This is really important in polishing up the Peter Pan. As you're doing this step, make sure that you're bending your knees to keep your balance. And as you get more and more comfortable, you can start to play around with the rhythm and the speed of your carves and your steps. The slower you step, the bigger the carves. The faster you step, the tighter the carves. Here I've broken down the Peter Pan the way that I understand it. I hope that it's been helpful for you into breaking down this step. I know it's a really fun one for me. Please let me know if this made sense, if it was helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the comments below. Take care.